most dangerous podcast. Euphoria in the building was good. It was going bar for bar. Jay Kent was going down, man. Let's get it.
What's good?
Hundo up in the studio.
Hundo. We ain't out.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up?
We hit that nooner joint, nigga. That's how your little brother got here. Got to hit the nooner. What's goody, man? Hey, man.
Salute.
Hey, nooner joint, man. He get the 12 spot pause. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building, man. What's going on tonight? Going on this afternoon, man. Jay Kent, Bebo P is up in here going crazy, man. What's goody, man? What's going down, Jay Camper?
Think you're on mute,
hold
brother.
on. You on a mute joint. My fault, cousin. You on a mute joint. You good?
I didn't realize. My bad. It's so early, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We're early with it, man.
I'm throwing off, but what's good, Bebo P, man? I'm feeling good, feeling great, man. How about yourself, my brother?
That's great, man. Same as you, brother. Glad to be back, united with you, brothers, for the people that watch and listen to us. What's good with your way, Bird?
And it feels
Hey, man, so good. You know how it goes down, man. We back.
What's
up in
good,
here,
Bird?
Man. Hey, man, we goody in here today, man. Like I said, we want to give y'all a little nooner joint, man. Get y'all right, man.
Hit that like
as
button.
everybody's coming up here, we're
y'all.
doing a little premiere joint, man. But we wanted to holler at y'all real quick, man. And as everybody's coming in here, man, we gotta.
Who you with?
Hold on, man. I'm over here messing up already, man. Struggle streaming. We gotta talk about this Ye joint, man. Hold on, real quick. Let me play this joint.
Is reportedly looking to bring his beautiful, dark, twisted fantasies to life with his own adult film company. According to TMZ, Ye is planning to launch a Yeezy porn studio, which will be a part of a broader adult entertainment division in his existing Yeezy empire. The outlet claims that Ye is in talks with Mike Moz, who is the ex-husband of porn star Stormy Daniels, who's a veteran in the business himself, to help him get the brand up and running. As for a launch date, Yeezy porn could make its debut as early as this summer. Hip Hop DX has reached out to Kanye's team for comment, but has not yet received a response.
Man, what y'all think about Yeezy, man, getting in this porn game? Now we know in 2019 he dropped the Jesus is King joint, but now you dropping the Yeezy prawn. Jay Kent, Bebo P down the chat, man. What y'all think about Yeezy's doing a straight 180 and bull, and switching the game up?
I mean, obviously, this is a L, Bebo P, an iceberg, just from a perspective of,
Super ill.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, you was telling us Jesus was king. You know what I'm saying? You was telling us how you was God sent. You know what I'm saying? Like God sent you here to address the people. But now you talking about you here to give the people cheeks. Like which one is it? You know what I'm saying? What you really on, fam? Like
It's both at the same time. You ain't got the
That's just
answers,
not-
camper.
facts.
You ain't got the answers, camper.
Facts, man. Like it's just not a good look for Yeezy, man. And this is definitely another black mark. When people don't take him seriously, this is a big reason why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You was trying to be the champion of the people by attacking the elites. Now you just giving to the elite. You give it back to them. This is what they do, and they secret hideaways. You know what I'm saying? So
We was almost done talking about that Diddy freak off. Now we gotta talk about this Ye joint.
This is basically the Ye freak off joint almost, man. Bebo P, what you thinking about this one though, bro?
I think Ye West has actually a lowercase G word, a lowercase G complex that dates back as far as, right. I think dating back as far as 2006 during this popular song Jesus Walks days, when he posed as Black Jesus Christ on that Rolling Stone cover at the time. And he never repented for such mockery ever since appearing as Christ at that time. Not even during the time frame he professed his love for Christ as a Christian, and followed that up with, like Iceberg said, that Jesus is King album, along with his own so-called church. Then too, I mean, we all know Ye's been all over the place with, ideas and antics ever since his mom's Donda passed on, God rest her soul, and him wanting to possibly start up this Triple X entertainment business is just, it further proves how carnal, full of it, and hypocritical he really is about living a true to life, righteous, and Christ-like lifestyle.
Great point, man.
But yeah. Do you guys foresee this going through, or is it something that'll kind of flop, this business idea?
Well, this is the thing, man.
Porn is a major industry. So if he's, you know what I'm saying, if he's putting it out there properly, I don't see why it would flop. I mean, especially if you get all like the quote unquote relevant stars, porn stars, you know what I'm saying, to participate.
First of all, if y'all know who that is in the bar down there, you need to go to church.
Yeah, that's that Mia.
Go to church. J Camp gotta go down.
Yeah. J Camp would immediately answer that.
Oh, that's Mia.
Yeah, but this could be fruitful, but it's still an L though. Like just because you make him, there's a lot of things 45 had that was fruitful. Until he started giving away that hush money to get people to calm down, pull out the money, Bebo P. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it's gonna be some of that too, because the porn industry is deep with people getting paid off with that hush money. You know what I'm saying? No telling how many Plan Bs he's gonna have laying around as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bad look still, though, fellas. Like that, there's no way around it, regardless of how much money he can get from this.
I think honestly, man, he ain't got no choice. Where the shoe money at? Where the Adidas money? Yeah. He said he can't get no concert venues. Albums getting blocked off of the streaming joint.
So Iceberg saying
hold up. Everybody's saying that the clothing when they get it 8 months from when they ordered it. Looking like bullshit.
Iceberg said that clothing looked like slave play. All right.
Hey man, he's already talking about having a 3 joint with Michelle Obama.
Wow.
Check the Adam's apple. But
wow.
At the end of the day, this might be the other situation. Again, he's got somebody suing him over the school joint. Might be a little money situation, and Kim ain't giving him no bread.
So you see,
It's sad
Iceberg
to
saying
see.
he bleeding more money than gaining. Ooh.
Hey man, this is sad, man, because again, like Ye, he's made a couple $100 million. Hold up, he was a billionaire. He was a billionaire.
Yeah, he was.
Excuse me, I don't want to disrespect the cat.
He had a couple of B's. Pause.
Yeah, he got a couple of B's. So
Super pause, no diddy.
we'll see what's going on, though, man. But again, the music's been sounding pretty decent, but the sales, we don't know if he's getting no money from Spotify and who's buying physicals of Kanye's music, and the merch is kind of.
And I'm assuming ain't nobody buying that little
Butt
player no more that look like a piece of skin. Look like somebody's flesh. Ain't anybody rocking out to that.
I remember Ghostface had a little joint with him. I ain't heard nothing, so, but
Dude,
I don't know.
that-
Salute to Kanye, man. I'm not gonna be checking out.
we need to Google that company and see what they doing, man.
Yeah, I'm not checking out the Yeezy Prawn, but hopefully, man, we'll get
Adult
another album from
entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably gonna have it on VHS too. You know he is.
Yeah, we get on VHS, man.
We got you on VHS, baby. Don't worry about it.
So, like I said, salute to Kanye, man. Again, he's got them teeth and bull.
Man,
He got that little drunk little pixie joint, little white joint. I mean, it's just kind of sad seeing them kind of fall off a little bit, man. But
A lot of it.
you know, hey, man, in Hollywood, man, when the checks start coming, when the checks stop coming,
I got money.
you know they gonna start hitting that mattress actress. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Well, salute to Kanye, man. You know, we still believe in you. Speaking of believing in somebody, man,
My favorite group
Tribe
of all time.
Called Quest, R.P. Fife.
Rest in peace, Fife Dog.
If you ain't checked his last album out, go check that out. Was that Forever joint?
Oh yeah.
Yep,
That was one of
forever.
our
Crazy, dog.
that was
2
in
years
me and
ago.
BOP's top 5
Yep.
albums of that year.
Easily.
Yeah, that was a heavy hitter.
Heavy joint. Lonnie Love heavy. They were nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2023. Didn't get enough numbers. Y'all didn't vote. Now they got enough for this year though, for 2024. Finally get up in there. You grew up on them. Bebo P, J Camp in the chat. What do y'all think about a Tribe Called Quest, man? Finally getting to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've been doing it since
91. bro.
91?
91. Yes.
What's
Low
your
End
thoughts on
Theory
this J
came out
Camp
in
BOP in the
91.
chat?
Man, you talking about like one of the best hip hop groups. I mean, I put them right up there with De La, Wu-Tang, LOX. Like
Dang.
iconic because they had so much great music. Like every album that they had at least like 3 to 4 like just memorable, like meaningful joints, man. Again, because they went back to back. Bebo P was what, Low End Theory, Midnight Marauders.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. The People's, the first one, the People's, had a longer
man,
title, but yeah, I know what you're talking
Beats,
about.
Rhyme, and Life.
Oh yeah, that was mid-90s. The Love Movement was after that.
The Love Movement. When you think about, I mean, you can argue out of their catalog, they might have like 2.5, almost 3 classics, like
Yeah.
out of that catalog.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and no disrespect to Outkast too, because I put Outkast up there as far as like best groups of all time. But Tribe, man, they set so many trends too, as far as like they made rap like backpack rap almost like cool. Bebo P, you know what I mean?
They
Like
did.
they really brought it to the big screen, man.
Yep.
Them and De La, they made like, I'm not saying corny rap. That's like disrespectful. MCing, they made MCing fun.
Facts.
I put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Because from that you had like Black Star was birthed. Like it was a lot of other groups who kind of followed that, who took that mantle, and then that just that dance sound, like just that fun rhythmatic hip hop that you can dance to, man. Like that Kid and Play type vibe too, man. It was just
Facts.
again, man. They deserve it, man. I mean, that's just that. All those Tribe albums was a big part of my hip hop, like maturing, you know, nurturing. Like you know, like when I think of myself as like I feel like hip hop had me in the arm, rocking me to sleep at night. It was Tribe Called Quest, De La, Wu, all them groups, man. And
Facts.
salute to them though, man. Like that is makes me feel good, man. It makes me feel like okay, these are dudes like I grew up listening to, and I watched them grow up as men. Unfortunately, Fife is no longer here, but I'm glad he gets the respect that he deserves as well as being a
facts.
not only founding member but a integral member of
Hey,
you know, a tribe.
God rest the
Hey,
legend.
before you go in, Bebo P, man, just to piggyback off what J. Kim said, man, salute the Five Dog on that electric relaxation. He said, let me hit it from the back, girl. You won't catch a hernia. Busting on your couch, now you got Siemens furniture.
Yeah. Dude,
Let me take a little man from inside the boat.
and was it not Vic
Nah,
Spence?
iceberg.
Was it not Vic Spence who was on Twitter? I'm sorry. Vic Spencer was on X saying like cats don't have fun no more. Like
Yeah, they
there's
don't.
no like
Salute to
comedy
Big Spencer, man.
and
Salute to
hip
our
hop.
brother,
Salute to
man.
Big Spencer.
Yeah.
Fife was one of them dudes. You talking
Yeah,
about
you didn't even
Fife,
catch it. You didn't catch it till you like, hold on,
Redman,
let me say, let me take a little man from
early
inside the boat.
early Busta Rhymes, ODB. Them dudes was
right.
That
comedy.
scenario
Sean
video and all
Price,
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Sean Price, cats like them dudes was just. It was fun, man. That's what made listening to hip hop fun, man. You know, they barring
Bust
out,
on
but they
your
having
couch, now you
fun.
got Siemens furniture.
He was serious too. He was dead serious.
He really was. Iceberg would hang on that point. on
People,
that
what's your
bar.
thoughts, man, on Tribe getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man?
And that dynamite bar.
Oh man, God rest Five Dog, man. He was truly a legend. And speaking of legends, it's truly a deserved honor for one of the greatest hip hop groups in hip hop history. For Tribe Called Quest to receive the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, as J Camp stated in so many words, almost all of Tribe's albums are classic ones, or at least
Almost.
critically acclaimed.
Fact.
Yeah,
With
at least
memorable-
4.5 mics.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With memorable singles stemming from "We on a
Electric
War" too. With
Relaxation.
Michael,
Yep. With Hand.
yeah. So what's the
Bonita
scenario?
Applebaum.
Stereo, yeah.
Nita Applebaum. I mean, you name it.
El Segundo.
Well,
Come
in
on,
Al
yeah.
Segundo.
Yeah.
El
Hot
Segundo,
Sex.
Hot sex on the platter.
platter.
That Boomerang
Yeah.
sound. They set off the Boomerang soundtrack. Let's be
Yeah.
clear.
Yes,
That,
facts.
Yeah.
Phony rappers who
Yep.
just don't excite the phony
Right. Yep. Oh yeah.
Nah, come on, man. Like
Oh,
I said, the
man.
scenario joint too. They set that off. You know all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
the
mean,
hop,
just so
man, the
much-
hop was my
Well,
joint too, man.
And let's be clear, man.
Yeah.
Like the album covers, man, are classic, man. Like anytime you
really
see that
are.
little lady with the red on, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Let's be
that-
honest, Outkast
those
kind
RBG
of
colors.
stole some of that flavor, cause Tribe was the first ones to do them covers like that, and Outkast kind of came through and took a little bit of them flavors, them seasonings
Yeah,
from
took
that.
that
They,
little
they modeled it
CD,
into their own swag, though. You know.
Oh, absolutely. No,
little
no.
CD, yeah.
It's salute to Outkast. I'm not saying they,
Oh,
they
yeah,
swagger
no, I
jack.
got
I'm
you.
just
It's
saying
all good.
they took a little bit of the Salt Bay from
Yeah,
that.
take a
and
little bit of that female
sprinkled
little,
in their own little you digs.
little situation on it.
Iceberg, you're the worst. You've been feeling this today, dog.
Nah,
You've
come
been
on, man. Yeah,
your salt base swag,
Beat,
dog.
but like I said, Beats Rhyme Life, man, Midnight Marauders, man, Low End Theory, man, like, I mean, classic joints, man. Again, you grew up on them. Q-Tip,
last double
I mean,
album was
and
dope,
salute
too.
to the Power Father, too, man. I know Q-Tip is, Q-Tip the Abstract. That's his favorite dude. I seen the dude, actually,
Salute
I
to
seen the video
Queens, too,
Q-Tip,
man.
man, like, looping a beat on a record with the needle. Like, he's nice with it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, very nice.
So, again, but like I said, and salute to BOP, if you haven't heard that Five Dog Forever, dog, like, that's a joint, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
But,
now. You already know.
of course, Mary J. Blige getting in there too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stop.
Prom Queen! Salute to Mary J., you know what I'm saying? Getting back on that
Salute to Mary
stroll, getting
J.
that money, you know what I'm saying?
Stop.
Getting that money.
I got money.
Not back on the roll.
Who, if you guys, real quick, if you guys had to induct one artist or group, man, from hip hop, man, this year, who would it be? Real quick, man. And the chat, man, throw that in the chat, man. Like, if you had to induct one group that's not been in there, who would you put J. Kent, Bebo P in there? Yeah.
One group.
I mean, I
This
agree with
year.
Tribe Called Quest. Obviously, I think we all do.
Yeah. Absolutely agree with Tribe.
Along with them, the next one I could think of is De La Soul.
Yeah. I mean, they would be the obvious picks too.
Yeah,
I gotta go UGK, man. Come on, man. I gotta go with
UGK,
dudes,
yep,
man. Come
definitely
on.
UGK.
Port Arthur, Texas. You know what I'm
To the
saying?
bun
Absolutely.
and to the
MC.
pimp, man.
Had that
Alright.
bill with that R&B girl. You know who it was?
Definitely say Mob Deep,
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, yes.
Yes.
Outkast,
come on.
LOX. I don't think Wu's been enshrined in that yet, but of course Wu. I mean, that's
Oh,
an
yeah,
obvious.
of course.
need.
If they haven't, yeah,
Come on, man.
absolutely.
You know, I'd even say Dog Pound too.
yeah.
Salute to Dads and Corrupt, man.
I would throw like a MC
Kid
Light in
Foxy
there.
and Bull, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep. Foxy, Lil Kim, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Queen Latifah.
I was thinking of groups, but yeah, if we
Yeah,
going
yeah.
individuals, yeah, for sure, definitely. Kim, yeah, the
I
ones you
mean,
named, Bebo.
you guys let us know out there in the chat, who y'all can see
Miss
be
Lauryn
nominated
Hill,
next. Yes,
Fugees
of
definitely
course.
need to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
Hall of
yeah.
Fame too.
Of course.
Like I
of
said,
course.
man, salute to everybody get up in that joint. Who else is up in that joint too? This year, there's somebody else, man. Poopity Scoop.
And like you said, Iceberg, shout out to Mary J. Blige too. I mean,
Shout
you
out to
talk
Mary
about
J.
the.
Man.
up in
She's
there,
been
man.
a
Get
staple in the game.
Oh yeah, she was
Staples heavy
rightfully
in the game.
well. I mean, man, you talking about classic work? She was highly awarded.
Yeah.
She, like her first her first 8 albums went platinum or multi-platinum.
She was cooking, bro.
She's
With this
definitely
streets.
cooking. You talking about the labeled queen of hip hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, salute
Hip
to
hop
her, man.
soul.
That
So
was
she was
you
on
gotta give
so
her
many
flowers.
classic.
hip-hop
That was the
classics,
411, super dope.
Yeah.
Like at You All I Need, she killed
Yeah.
that hook.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. She
Oh
killed
yeah.
Also, Big Nose Dionne Warwick's getting it.
Stop it.
With your big nose. Soon as Dionne Warwick get up in that joint.
We are the world.
No.
We are.
We are
No,
the children.
No.
So the Dionne Warwick died.
We are the children.
Also, it's Cool and Gang getting up in that joint too. Salute to Cool and Gang. And also, like I said, salute to Mary, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You over here kissing KC and bull and making hits. Come on, man. And you was missed some of them freak offs and bull. Salute to her, man. You know what I mean? Still out there getting busy. Speaking of still out there getting busy, turn the music off, man. Our Caucasian brother.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Stop, J. Cam.
Hey, man. Hey, this is the thing, man. Eminem is coming to the end of the road. Pause. He announces his 12th album. He had a little trailer, man. I ain't gonna play that bull because it's kind of a little dark. I ain't really mess with that. But he announced the his 12th album. God damn. Salute to Detroit, man, and salute to Trick, man. You know we got the hall pass, man. Salute. 12 albums. The Death of Slim Shady. Do we really want Slim Shady to die? But it's called Salute to The Death of Slim Shady. It's been announced from 50 Cent that Dr. Dre's gonna be producing the joint, so there's a glimmer. You know what I'm saying? Playoffs. Maybe might get in the playoffs. Hold on. Let me play this real quick though. Salute. Hold up.
Eminem has announced that his new album, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Gras, will be released
Nigga look like he on that cocaine.
this summer. A teaser trailer for the project dropped shortly after his appearance at the 2024 NFL Draft in his hometown of Detroit on Thursday, April 25th, and it takes on the form of a true crime show.
Through his complex and oft-criticized tongue-twisting rhymes, the blonde
Told y'all it's
anti-hero
freaky.
known as has had no shortage of enemies, led to his demise.
So who killed Slim Shady?
Join me as we recreate the events that led to the murder of Slim
His own Instagram page, and he tagged his and Eminem's longtime friend Dr. Dre, writing, "This got some heat on it, Dre." Further details, including the exact release date for the album, have yet to be released. So what are your thoughts on this trailer for Eminem's new album?
Dr. Dre, man, 300 beats, man. Maybe one of them 300 beats when he had the aneurysm will get on his joint. J. Camp, Bebo, P in the chat. Man, we love Eminem, man. Salute. And Dr. Dre. What's you guys' thoughts, man, on his 12th album from Eminem, the God MC from Detroit? Is it something you're looking forward to? Do you think it's gonna be dope? Any features that you may want to see on the joint? Or will it be hot dog water?
if this is his swan song, I would like this to be like very classic Slim Shady.
Okay, all right.
And I want there to be I want D12 to be on this joint.
Okay.
I want Royce to be on this joint.
Ooh,
Big Sean. I want this to be very, very heavy Detroit.
Super Detroit, okay.
But also 50 on this joint too. Snoop, Dre, really everybody that was kind of connected with him throughout his career, man. To me, it should almost be like a compilation type of album. It should hit every stage of Slim Shady of Eminem's career. We need to hear Marshall Mathers. We need to hear Slim Shady. We need to hear Eminem. Like I want to hear, you know how Kendrick be hitting us with the 5 different personalities, the voices. I want to hear every single Eminem, like on this album. I want everything to be encapsulated into one body, into one form. I actually am looking forward to it, man, because again, like we got to give people their flowers, man, while they're here. Not to try to rob that from Drink Champs. I'm just saying, like, just as a fan of Eminem's like work and his artistry, man, that dude is supremely talented. As we've seen, he's obliterated a lot of dudes who's try to challenges and pull that whole, oh, you just a white dude. No, I'm an
He got a
MC,
pen, man. Let's be clear.
I'm gonna show you his pen is stupid. So definitely looking forward to it. Bebo P. Now, do I think it's going to be like a classic? I don't know. Like I it's still left to be seen. I still need to see more as far as like who's going to be on it. We know Dre got some production credits, but you know what I'm saying? Are we going to get D12 though? Because that is part of his.
You're not going to get D12.
You're not going to get
You're not going to get Prime Slim Shady either. Damn.
Go ahead, Bebo P.
It ain't gonna happen, brother. Now, don't get me wrong.
I'm hoping too much. Like,
Well, no. I'm just saying, folks ain't gonna get that Prime Slim Shady as we all heard in his early mainstream heydays. All I'm saying.
It's hard to pull that out the chamber though too.
It is, and let's just be frank. He's lost. He's aged, but he's lost he's lost a few steps to say the least. He just ain't got that flair no more, J. Camp. I
don't disagree. That's why I said I hope. I want to see.
This thing is he off like Steph Curry or is he off like Klay Thompson though?
I'm gonna say because Steph ain't off. Like Klay is off. I can't say he's Klay. Saying Eminem was Klay, that's just saying he fell off a cliff. That's Eminem ain't going over 10 on the mic.
So he like Kevin Durant on the Suns joke, or like Bradley Beal type bull.
Probably more like Bradley Beal. Like he's hitting. It's like 40%. Like 4 out of every 10.
of 6, Nick.
Tracks.
There you go. I was about to say, don't get too cute on it now, J. Camp.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a little bit more like it.
Yeah, like he's 40%, man, from the field.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, though. The other side is, though, like you said, like you both said, Dr. Dre is behind the production board, so to speak. So I think that will help to increase the overall song quality or album quality compared to.
Hoping.
Yeah. But we'll
Hopefully,
see,
man. That's why I said if it's a swan song album, man, you know, I'm more inclined to dive in on something like that than this was like a not that trade though. If this was like just a regular project, Bebo P, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't listen to Eminem's last couple of projects, but when I read about this, I'm like, okay, it sounds like this might be the, you know what I'm saying, the final lap. So
the
if that's what it is, if that's what it is, then
you know
what I'm
the
saying?
moment you technically get bested as Eminem by Benzino,
that is bad.
and
That's
it
bad.
could be argued a few years ago, you got possibly bested, depending on your viewpoint, by MGK.
Ooh.
And That's a bad look.
I think he got MGK, but it was close.
And like I said, it could be argued,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about Slim Shady, the persona that was slaughtering anybody he wanted to take aim at lyrically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, left and right. Christopher Reeves wasn't even off the palette.
No,
Damn,
fact.
nigga fell
He
off that
wasn't.
pony.
I mean, he went at everybody. Iceberg's the
Britney
worst cat. Britney Spears. I mean, you name it, but
family.
ICP, yeah, everybody, and
Yeah, fact.
he proved himself lyrically, but now
Yeah, it's a
it ain't.
Devin Booker
ain't
swag.
But that's what's crazy though, Bebo
Devin
P, because of where he was at his peak. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like with his pen lyrically.
Yeah,
That really is a very steep fall off. Because I mean, this dude was like, we was talking about him like at that time. He was
Mount
was up
Rushmore
there.
type bull.
Yeah, he was up there. So, but you can't fall off like that though. If it's, you know what I'm saying, like. And there was really nobody
Cole
for
that
him
fall
to
off.
really like pass the crown to, so to speak, either. Bebo P. This dude was going diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like he still is like the highest selling rap artist of all time, I believe. Still.
yeah. I mean, he's definitely gonna sell. I mean, especially to his core constituents. His stands, as he coined it at the time during the Marshall Mathers LP release. So he's still gonna sell, no doubt. I don't think any of us dispute
But
that.
it's not gonna gravitate though. Like it's not gonna have
Yeah.
radio pool either. Like
Right.
that's the thing. Like Eminem had that back in the day.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? He had all of that. On
Well, and
lock.
this thing too, y'all. Do
He's
y'all
selling
think
over 10 million hard copies, CDs,
fact.
Right.
CD, DVD?
multiple times, bro.
Hey, but this is the
crazy.
thing. Do you think this album, which is called Coupe de Grace, so do you think this might be his last album? If it is his last album, do you think it'll be more KD3 kind of, Nas kind of?
No.
Or will it be more Busta Rhymes,
don't think-
blockbuster kind of joint? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
think
gonna be Blockbuster, but it ain't gonna be KD3. Like Nas is in a
Right,
different
right.
prime. Like
Okay,
to
so it's not gonna be like a top level
no,
production.
like that's why I said like
bars.
if
you're not
if he
expecting
can
that.
somehow dig deep and give us a little bit of Marshall Mathers, give us a little bit of Slim Shady,
alright.
give us some Eminem, then he might have a couple of worthy joints. So we would say, okay, Eminem, you still that dude.
Okay. So let me ask you
Okay.
this, kind of along with somewhat along with what Iceberg was asking. You're saying it's not going to be as prime as a Nas KD3. I agree, but at the same time, it's not going to be on the same level as a Busta Rhymes blockbuster. I agree with that too.
Absolutely.
Do you think it'll be somewhat around, even if not on the level of a Dr. Dre's Compton album?
I'm probably one of the rare people who
I thought it was Butt
actually
Cheeks.
liked the Compton album though. I thought the Compton album was
Okay.
solid to me.
Okay.
I did.
So you liked
Like,
it.
I thought that was cool.
Iceberg thought it was butt.
For that time, I didn't think it was a classic, not even close. But I thought it was it was cool to me.
Do you think this
it wasn't
It was
butt.
cool.
Do
We'll
you think
give it
this
a
coup de
cool
grace?
joint.
Do
Yeah.
you think the coup de grace will be someone on that level though?
I can see.
based on-
I can see it being on that level. I can.
Okay.
But I think that to me, if it's on that level, that's a win for Eminem because he hasn't had anything on that. He's been like 3 whiskers above the blockbuster lately.
Cunt here.
You know what I'm saying? 3 of them Dr. Robotnik
3.
mustache whiskers above blockbuster. So to even get to the level of that Compton compilation, I'll take that. And it's sad to say that is the bar, but the bar is not raised that high for this Coupe de Grace. It's
I
not.
think this should be his last album. Flat
I do
out
too.
point,
This should be
period.
his last album.
I
let's
do
be
too.
clear.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, 12 albums, that's a good run, bro.
That's a real good run.
That's a good run.
We got hope. I got hope for Eminem. Salute to Dr. Dre too. I think 50 Cent kind of helping out will make it better. But again, if a white dude can't make no spaghetti, I don't know if you can make a hit though. That mama spaghetti is young. Ask anybody from the D, Paul. But again, we got mad love for Eminem. If anybody can pull it out, man, pause. It's gonna be 50 Dre and get him right, man. So salute to Slim Shady. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, man, holding it down, man.
Man, you just came right on out.
Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny,
Kenny.
Compton,
K.
He got folks.
diamond on your crown, Jesus crown, light skinned Drake, Dad's from Memphis,
Man, he's
Pop his
viral
mom
tonight.
from Canada. Everybody hating on the cat. Metro Boomin,
He's
Yay.
viral this week.
Future hating too, and the snitch, Jailbird Rick Ross, Buffalo Ricky. Everybody been basically hating on Drake, going crazy. So he dropped like a diss and a half with a little AI, with a little Photoshop AI. So everybody been waiting on Kenny to drop. The nigga just dropped. Let me play this real quick. Hold on.
He got
Released
the
by
blogs
surprise on
buzzing.
Tuesday, April 30th, the fiery track finds Kendrick Lamar unloading on his longtime rival for several minutes in response to
Iceberg
Drizzy's
love
own
that
diss
shit.
records, push-ups, and tailor-made freestyle. After opening with a sample of Teddy Pendergrass's "You're My Latest, My Greatest
Shout out to Teddy, dog. Philly in the house.
Inspiration,"
the iceberg
over
pose
which
right
K-Dot
there.
refers to a
Man.
pathetic master manipulator who is paranoid, spiraling, and fabricating
Front, cause you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. Your teeth. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
Drake dissed both Pharrell and Pusha T on Travis Scott's Meltdown. He also
Did y'all hear what he just said? Hold on, man. Just...
dissed T on Travis Scott's Meltdown. He also famously beefed with Pusha in 2018.
We ain't got
Hey, we gonna go in a little deep on this joint, but just wanted to get you guys' reaction real quick. J. Kent, Bebo P in the chat. What's your initial quick thoughts on this? Cause we gonna go dive in a little deeper, like Trey Songz and somebody's daughter,
Stop.
later today. But what's you guys' thoughts, man? On first of all, Kenny should have responded, cause again, like Jake was kind of just punching a puppy with some of them bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he had.
Nah, like
He's punching a little puppy in bull. Should Kenny respond to the joint? Because again, J. Cole, when he just moonwalked out that joint, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, his little bars was weak sauce.
no.
Should he
didn't-
respond? And what was your thoughts when you kind of first heard the joint? Because again, this is like 7 minutes, 6 minutes in bull.
Yeah, he didn't need to respond. Iceberg and Bebo P, because there was not going to be a win there for him. Because if he responded, people were going to expect this to just take Drake's skull off. You know what I'm saying? To snatch his skull out of his spine. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
a Sub-Zero
Yeah, like and
fatality die.
yeah, like it had to be a fatality, and it just
Sub-Zero
it
fatality.
it wasn't that. You know, it was just because everybody. I mean, I would say most people who are like real fans of hip hop and who kind of like have studied hip hop, you know what I'm saying, for decades. I think most people can admit Kendrick is a better rapper. So it wasn't like he didn't have to battle Drake to prove that to me. You know what I'm saying, at all. So
Drake!
this really wasn't going to be like a very difficult scrum for him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, it's like kicking a man, one-legged
Yeah,
man ass
like-
kicking contest.
we already know that Drake is done. Like, as far as like he's been exposed, so it's not much Kenny can really say to further expose him. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
bro, just leave it alone. Like Pusha T already did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude paints his nails. You know what I'm saying? Like, There's nothing you can do with that, man. Like you can't. Like what do you? We know he likes 18-year-old chicks. We know he likes young girls. Ain't nothing you can do with that. Just to kind of get to the track though. I did think the joint was clever though. It was just like way too long. But it's classic Kendrick though. Like Kendrick is. It's like Andre 3000. Everything's got to be complex. It don't have to be though. Like
This dude references Cat, man, when he said the Crody joint. You know, that's Drake's Cat name. You know what I mean?
It
Like
can be
it's
simple.
slick,
Like
but yeah, it was too.
it's okay
yeah,
for a diss track to be simple. Like everything don't have to be complex. You don't have to have 5 different cadences, 5 different like bro. Like we know you can spit, fam. We know you. We know your pen is talented, but you don't have to give me. I don't need that. Like that was just extra. And the build up took too long. That's why I said, Bebo, if this was just an album joint, it's very clever, very dope. But for a diss track, it doesn't land. It didn't land. Even though he was saying some raw shit, but it did not land, Iceberg, at all. This was like shooting a nuke that just didn't hit the target. It was a nuke, but it didn't hit the target. Like, he could have took 2 minutes at the end and just used that as the overall diss, and people would have been cool with that. But you gave me an album track, turn it into a diss. Yeah, you went in on him, but I think I read somewhere where he has a 20-minute song dissing this dude. That's hate. That's hatred, Bebo P.
Wow. Yeah.
Also,
Kendrick don't like this dude at all.
Fact. This thing, I agree 100%. J Camp. It's real emotional.
Come on with it, Bird. Come on with it.
No. It's just emotional, man. Again, when you doing like warfare and hip hop, it's gotta be Machiavelli swag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Machiavellian. You gotta understand the game. Get in, get out. I think the like that joint, or
cool.
like this joint. That was perfect. It was short. Yeah. It wasn't on your album. It was out the blue. It was just that Scud missile, dog. You know what I'm saying? Out the blue and just hit everybody. Yeah, that's all you needed. And after that, man, go back and do your thing, man. Actually work on a better album than the Mid Steppers. But Bebo P, man, again, initial thoughts, man. Should he have really even responded to Aubrey Graham?
I mean, he won, but it's like not all wins are created equal, Bebo P. I'm gonna let you go in though on that.
No, I agree with that, and I also agree with both UJ Camp and Iceberg in that I personally believe that Kendrick Lamar should not have responded. He didn't need to. And just like the rest of the so-called diss tracks from Rick Ross, Drake, J. Cole, and and them in this rap civil war in 2024.
Yeah.
This Euphoria track really didn't hit the mark as a diss track release with the potency that it should have. Yeah. It just really didn't, in my humble opinion. I know that's subjective, but it is what it is. It just didn't really hit. I also agree with what you guys were saying in that essentially the diss track was around 3 minutes too long. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that K-Dot said some stuff about Drake that has some people buzzing, such as Drake being a scam artist that's trying to be accepted, addressing the sneak disses.
But it's all the stuff that J. Camp said earlier. People already
said
it.
And that's what I was about to say. It's already been repeated. It's already been said. It's nothing new under the sun, like you were just getting out there.
Hey, dude.
It's
Drake called this nigga Pimp Squeak. I think little goofy stuff like that, where he's talking about the size of his shoes and he's short, and he said something about Whitney, which is his wife's name. I think it really bubbled. Oh, we play this Diddy bubble joint. I think it bubbled. I'm thinking bubbled him, man. I think Kendrick really got in his feelings and didn't really go in like a Pac, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that, or like a 50 Cent would do, man. Like, I don't think he really went into emotional Bebo or J Camp. I think he really went in mad. This nigga called him a Pimp Squeak.
Man, the only cat that
said
went
your shoes are small.
Even with all these little jabs like that, hey, you're short. Yeah, this is about your wife. And okay, all right, whatever. But it's it's truly sad when in 2024, of all these so-called top-tier rappers, Chris Brown had the best diss track of all of them. An R&B, like Chris Brown said on the track against Quavo.
You got
Brown
body
went
by
hard
an
on
R&B dude.
By who? Let me
By
get this
R&B
going here.
dude.
Yes.
Well, and this thing, like,
100%.
Chris Brown bodied a rapper.
Yes, and it's of
A
course,
track
you know,
rapper, not even like a
right.
Odyssey type nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we know
Somebody
Chris
that basically
Brown's been rapping.
their house smells good.
100%.
We know Chris Brown's been rapping, so that's not
Yeah.
we're not absent of that. But it just goes to show. Go ahead, J. Cam.
I was just gonna say, Bebo, we have the wrong dudes battling. That's the other thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I try to not compare eras because that's not fair. We was in a group chat today talking about that. When you compare eras, like I respect dudes out of this era, so I'm not comparing eras at all.
Facts.
But it's hard for me not to go back and think about how the blueprint was laid by Ice Cube. The blueprint was laid by LL.
Vaseline.
The blueprint was laid by Pac. The blueprint was laid by these dudes who showed you this is how you Kumo D. This is how you. This is how you
Can't go right underneath the tiring bull. Come on.
This is how you perform a diss track.
Facts.
Nas too. Them dudes was on stage at shows doing it, man.
Dude, Nas
We
had
had, like-
he spent that bread that never got used. That little robot Jay-Z that never got used.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, you get diabolical when you do this bull. You know
Facts. And it's almost like the reason why I feel like this is an L for Kenny, because he's such a poetic style rapper who is extremely talented of how he puts things together, like how he builds. He's a rapper who builds. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we was waiting like 2 minutes, like fam, get to your point. But that's him as an MC. That's okay as a rapper. Like Most Def and dudes like that are cast to build too. But can you
When
imagine
it comes to a diss track,
again?
though, you gotta go straight. For
You
got to
go straight forward.
Yeah, for the kill.
That's
man.
why, like, when I hear
With
dudes
potency.
outside of the underground, when I hear dudes today who rap, again, we continue to go back to this, but like R.J. Payne, number one, he was a battle rapper, but when he raps, it sounds like he's battling. It's like he's battling anybody. Like it's a type of swag and a type of confidence that when you rap, you feel like can't nobody touch you. Can't nobody touch me. None of these diss tracks had that. They was trying to swag rap diss. That don't mix. The
Right.
beats don't mix. Like it was all just a huge L. We just had the wrong people doing this. And unfortunately, people was gaslighting it so much to where it took off because everybody was excited to see somebody. They didn't want to see the sneak dissing no more. We got a battle now, and it's not a battle. Like Euphoria would have been dope as just an album track, not a diss track. That's how I didn't land. Like Kenny was rapping on that motherfucker, but it's just like when Big Sean had that joint that he released. He was rapping on there, but it sounded just like what J. Cole and Drake just did on First Person Shooters. The same thing. So it's like, at this point, I'm done with the beef. I don't even want to hear any more from either one of them, man. It's like, I'll say Kenny, if I had to claim a winner, he did it, but it wasn't by much. He just won because he's just a better rapper than me. Yeah. I'm sure Drake's stance is like, oh, Drake, that didn't do it. Now, Kenny said some stuff in there that hurt, but it's stuff that we've already heard before, and that's the problem.
Right.
Well, the other thing too is, let's be clear, we not no Kenny fan, we ain't no Drake fan, we fans of hip hop, so we just look at it from what it is. So don't be in the chat talking about we stands and get out of here. But this basically just goes to honestly, to me, Drake wins because Drake wants the attention, right? He wants the blogs, he wants to stay into the joint. So
Big
honestly,
picture,
Kenny just basically not addressing it would have been cool, you know what I'm saying? Because he would have won. Because it's like, man, like, yeah, you Drake, man, you got barrettes in your hair from Rainbow and Blue and Dots.
Right.
Like, get out of here. I don't battle with you. I basically just gave you that little 16 real quick because we was in the studio.
Right.
I just did that real quick, and now I'm back onto my business. I'm back to the bread.
It's like
You know what I'm
battling
saying?
6ix9ine.
So honestly, man, at the end of the day, this really just helps Drake because now Drake can respond again, make more money again. Because
With
now, which is
something boo-boo.
crazy, this is
With
the other
something
thing that's weird
garbage.
too, though, man, is these niggas is putting these diss tracks on streaming platforms. So you're making money off your diss. So now this is really a money play. This ain't really about
It's not
dissing
it's
nobody in
fabricated.
hip hop. This
Facts.
is bread at the end of the day. So
It's
again,
fabricated,
you really
bro.
you can't if you dissing somebody, you can't put it on streaming platforms. Let's be clear.
Right.
But again,
Antics,
to me,
man.
Drake wins because it gets DJ Academics going. It gives Joe Budden something to talk about. And now you got the blogs going crazy. And again, when you go that route, Drake's going to win because now Drake can respond with another diss track where you got an AI join on it. Man, it's just goofy now at this point. Again, you did it off of emotion, just like J. Cole did when he was like, oh, everybody was hyping me up. Kendrick, man, like, when you listen to the bars, this dude said hate so many times, it's ridiculous, man. And let's be clear, he brought in the colorism situation, which that's a low blow, man, for anybody who's mixed or comes from two different cultures. So again, if you got that fire, oh, you can't say the N word. Okay, you gonna say that to Fat Joe? You gonna say that to
Keep the
DJ
same
Khaled?
energy. Keep the
You ain't
same
saying that to
energy.
nobody else. So at the end of the day, man, have that smoke for everybody else, man. That's a low blow to really go with Drake and say, oh, you can't say the N-word. And I'm offended every time you say it. Like, man, that's weak, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, like,
That's definitely weak. I agree.
don't do the colorism joint, man. Because, again, if Drake did that and said something about dark skin and you this, man, everybody be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, again, that's some weak sauce, man. Again, to do the colorism and go low blow, man. Keep it to the bars, man, and keep it real. But, again, I understand, like J. Camp said, dude's a poet. He's doing whatever. But to me, man, he sounded like this dude hit his chick.
Yeah, he struck a nerve, man.
Because he said something about Whitney and Bodyguard, basically alluding
What
to
I would say
your white
to
guy
that-
hit by your bodyguard. You know what I'm saying?
My only slight pushback on the whole color spectrum thing is Drake do be making a mockery out of it. Because he uses it to his advantage, and he's been hoodwinking people for so long, man, thinking that he's that dude. And then when you go back and you look at this man from back in the day, and he's like clean shaven, he's got the he's got the baby hair to be hanging over his digs. Nah, bro, like it is like you kind of feel some type of way about that. Then you putting barrettes and stuff in your hair, bro. Like as a black male, like you don't represent me, fam. Like I'm sorry, like it's all the antics and all that foolishness. Get out of here with that. And he should be called out on that, in my opinion. But I also agree with you too. You got to keep that same energy for these other cats who be doing the same exact thing that he's doing, but he's making money off our people too doing it. At the same time, sitting in his yard saying, what do you name his cat?
Yeah, that's Chloe. That's Chloe back there.
The Crody.
You know, doing the most white people thing.
Well,
you
and
can
this is
possibly
thing. This
do.
thing though too, man. And again, like I'm not a Drake stan at
He
all.
will Tootsie
Like, to
slide
me-
all the way to your bank account and take your money.
And this is the thing, man. To me, Drake's always basically, in my opinion, has always used the like loser, nerd, the guy that didn't get picked kind of joints, the Marvin's Room and that kind of stuff, man. He's always been like, hey, I'm the corny guy and I'm cool with it, man. Like I'm corny. I like Nicki Minaj and da. So he's always been a corny dude. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping for the corny cats. To me, man, again, the question I always have, man, is why? You know what I'm saying? Why all these dudes mad at Drake? You know what I'm saying? Because most of the dudes that are mad at him, Drake put them on at some point in the game.
I don't think they should be mad at him. I think
Exactly.
it's stupid.
Drake's basically looked out for him at some point. Not saying like, again, we don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes, but to me, like, I mean, like, you know, like, I know Tito was mad at Michael, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael's getting all the love and the money and all the shine and all that, but what is for you ain't for you. So, again, like, it's like, what's the reason why, you know, and that's what I'm saying in the chat, too, what y'all think, man, but what's the reason, man? Because, again, we just see Drake getting money and being saucy.
Man, you know, that is like one of them situations where we see it in all walks of life. Like people who don't really get a lot of respect, like you just said it, like somebody you think who's a cornball getting all this paper, and he's like, man, this dude really behind the scenes is weak as fuck. Like it's a weak ass dude. He's getting paper, and he's using all these outlets to get additional paper because he's got this facade going on. So it's not just Drake. Like we see it in basketball, we see it in football. Antics, like antics, is just one of those things that people get attracted to, man. And you got a lot of people who don't. The cats who are in those circles who don't buy into it. It just comes to a boiling point because it's like, okay, you start losing beats, you start losing certain deals to this dude. Then you're like, okay, I know what type of dude he really is, so I'm losing now. It's just one of them things. Like it's a little bit of jealousy, but also it's like affirmation for some cats who just didn't like him to begin with. And like it only takes one person to start throwing shots. When one person throws shots, everybody else jumps in. I think that's weak. Handle that one-on-one. And I respect Drake for clapping back at everybody. He's like, okay, he's defending himself because he's cornered, so he's in defense mechanism mode, which anybody would be. You know what I'm saying? So he's going in. I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? It may not sound like I respect him at all, but I respect him for how he's playing this. He ain't backing down.
Facts.
He's not.
Hey,
so
we gonna talk about this later today.
He earned what he got. He earned what he has.
We gonna go.
The market it says what you get. So
BOP, take us home, man. Just on this Kenny joint, man, and just laying the plane, man, on this quick little nooner little episode joint, man. Just want to show some love to the people. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody out there. Just going ham in the chat. And just saying, expressing their viewpoints on this whole matter. The answer as to whether, or rather what the source is of, this whole thing, it could be multi-layered, and you could go into conspiracy corner, just because it's so multi-layered. But at the end of the day, it's corny, just from my viewpoint, butt to cheeks. Say the least. It's extra corny, butt cheeks. This ain't it. But, to those who, is really feeling like this is the diss track and whatnot, hey, salute to you as well. But salute, because we see that it's kind of split somewhere down the middle as far as, okay, Drake got it. No. K-Dot killed it with the Euphoria. And we respect both sides. Like Iceberg said, we're going to go on this a little bit more on the next show, but it's hard to say that this feels like the hip hop that we know to be foundational.
It's not, man. Too many labels are involved too. Like it's
this ain't hip hop competition. It's like industry rap beef. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you put it on streaming platforms. You know what I mean?
Right. Like it's almost like label beef.
Yeah, I mean, like every diss track sound, it's like that instant food that you pop in the microwave for 1 or 2 minutes. It just, it's instant. It's just here and gone, So it doesn't really stick to
diarrhea
you.
Joint.
And the
fact that it's not a hit 'em up. It's not a no Vaseline. It's not
quote unquote
the second round knockout. It's none of that.
Not
Ether, none of it.
Not close to that.
None of these. And yes, we're in a new phase, next generation, like J Camp was saying, so we definitely want to give kudos to where
dude, like there's a lot of rappers out of this new gen that I'm big fans of. So
absolutely.
It has nothing to do.
Yeah, we ain't no old timers get off my line type joint right now on this topic right now. No,
it has.
Hey, go bar for bar, but again, we getting ice cream sandwich bars, man, right now. You know what I mean?
It's almost, it's a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? It really is, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, hey, we're gonna dive in a little bit deeper, man. Again, man, it's getting a little crazy out here, man. Cat Williams started the whole year off, and everybody just threw the gloves off, bro. God damn.
Sheesh.
That Michael Jackson Lil Ryan joint on. But again, like I said, man, just want to hit y'all for the Nooner joint, man. We've been out a couple days, man. Man, salute to my Lakers, man. But again, man, just like you guys were saying too, man, just like with the NBA, man, this playoffs, man, no LeBron, no Steph, no easy
KD.
money sniper. So it's a change of the guard, man, in the NBA. It's a change of guard in the hip hop world too, man.
There's
so
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
we just
nothing
need
wrong
people
with
to
it.
hold their weight and got to be held accountable. Just like folks back in the day was held accountable, you new dudes, you're gonna be held accountable. We're not gonna let you just fumble the bag like this,
Right?
Because you're better than this. We know you are. That's why we're talking about it.
Facts.
We've been begging Drake for a long time to actually rap. We've been begging him for years, like, bro, rap.
Yeah, rap good. Like I said,
Stop
we're gonna
messing
go
with
in
these
deeper,
kids, man.
Yeah, we want to give y'all a little lunch joint, you know what I'm saying? A little nooner swag, you know what I mean? Like I said, we've been off for a little bit, man, so got to give you a little little hit today, man. That Jeezy Genie my smack. Oh, I can't even say that because she's actually saying smacked me.
Don't say
that. To keep the kid, though. But anyway, man, take us home, J. Kent, Bebo P. And salute everybody in the chat, man, showing that love, man. You know what I mean? You know how it goes down. Episode 264. These dudes are the best dudes in the game. Let's be clear. J. Kent, Bebo P in the chat. And you see the Fresh Out hat over there? Go to the merch store. Go copy one for your side chick or your wife or your husband or whatever you got going on.
Yes,
y'all heard what Iceberg said first, though.
It is what it is. So, like I said, man, at the end of the day, J. Kent, Bebo P, take us home, man.
Fellas, great commentary as usual. Iceberg hit on all the right notes. Bebo P, Pauls hit on all the right notes, man. Feels good to be back in the seat, back in front of the MIC. You know what I'm saying? So glad y'all can rock with us, man. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we continue to do this thing that we love and speak on hip hop, speak what we feel is our truths, give our opinions. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill us for it, but they just opinions. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? So we just love to make sure that we let our opinions known and that, you know what I'm saying, we let y'all react to them. So Bebo P, you know what to do, brother. Land that soul plane with Kevin Hart.
Hey, not with Kevin. Not with Kevin Hart. Nah.
Pause.
Right.
No
great job as well, fellas. Y'all killed it as always. Fresh out. World's most dangerous podcast and YouTube channel. We appreciate those who support us. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't. And shout out to our critics and haters as well too. We back, and we missed y'all. We know y'all missed us. Rock with us on the next show. After this one, later on this evening.
Today.
Get your fresh out merchandise, such as the one that Ice Boy is holding in his hand, and the one that J. Camp has has got on his head.
Like the money that jingles, but we have the money that folds. We had one of Jamaica Boulevard, McDowell.
But don't fold too good, you know, if you know what I'm talking about. But no, we always want y'all to stay safe. Appreciate y'all. God bless. And with that said, Ice Boy, send the people home.
Hey, or man, back like to I work. Said, man, salute, man. A little lunch joint, man. Salute. Always holding it down. J. Kemp, Bebo P, the best in the game. Again, it's been hot dog water. Ain't no new music out. Ain't no nothing. So these diss tracks are kind of what everybody's been eating off of, man. And we don't really want to talk about nothing that ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think J. Kemp said it, man. The wrong people beefing right now. So
wrong people beefing.
To me, honestly, like I said, man, they should honestly chop it up on the phone, man. And honestly, you saw what Nas did, man. Nas called up 21, and they did a song together. So honestly,
21. Can you do something for me? Pause.
So again, to me, I think the dope ending with this, man, is for these two, man, to get together and do a track, man, and show how black men can resolve problems, man, and we don't have to really do nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make more money together than you are separated, man. So again, hopefully they get together, man. We're going to talk about this a little later on, man, but J. Kemp, Bebo P in the chat. Hey, man, we're going to see y'all at 9:30, man. Salute, Fresh Out, man. Episode 264. Shout out DJ Scandalous, Hype Magazine, man. All the people showing us love, man. All the dope podcasts, man, doing their thing, man. Talking that real hip-hop, man. We love y'all, man. We out of here, man. Peace. We see y'all later tonight, too.
We out here.
Let's go. And to the R to the A to the Let's go. And to the R to the A to the
most dangerous podcast.
We gon' be in the building with good. It was going bar for bar.
They Kent was going down, man. Let's get it.
Good. What's good?
Hundo up in this studio.
Hundo.
We ain't out.
Please wipe your feet. You rockin' with FRSHOUT. Yeah. FRSHOUT is here, ain't no tiptoeing. The competition running like they Jesse Owens. Please believe, Dookie, this is our moment. We hard in the paint, boy, Kavon Looney. I told Iceberg, please hand the koofy. I'm not a newbie. You will never catch my feet in the bad boy jacuzzi. Stop it. That's that such ish. We live B, we want the real smoke. And be careful, what's kinda cutthroat. The chat going ham, they just might make you get out like no one in the blue notes. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop.
Yeah.
Nigger.